Hi again, everyone. Welcome to Base Sunday. I'm your host, Frank Malacote. We began with a little Broadway right here in San Francisco. It was a smash on Broadway, London's West End, and now making a big splash in San Francisco. It's Noel Cowart's comedy, Blithe Spirit. A socialite and novelist, Charles, invites a medium, Madam Arcati, thank you so much, to his house for a seance to help with his next book, but she instead summons the ghost of Charles' dead wife, Elvira. Problem is, Charles already remarried a gal by the name of Ruth, and his new wife ain't too keen on his now reappearing dead wife. The medium, by the way, just happens to be five-time Tony winner, the ageless Angela Lansbury. It's playing now at the Golden Gate Theater. It's a long intro, but we are delighted to have the two wives, Jemima Rooper as Elvira and Charlotte Parry as Ruth. Ladies, welcome to San Francisco.
Thank you very much.
Now, you've been here before.
I have, yes.
Your first trip here?
Yeah, I think I came when I was 12.
You were 12, okay.
I don't really remember.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
It's not quite as fun.
Well, tell me, the show, I just kind of gave them a synopsis, but what a gas. It's fun, right, to do this?
Yeah, so much fun. Yes, even if you come in feeling a bit miserable in the evening and like you'd rather be in the pub, you do the show and it cheers you up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Angela Lansbury, the ageless wonder, she's 89, and we were talking off camera. She brings it every night still.
She's absolutely incredible. It's kind of unfair because whenever we're feeling a little bit under par, you're a little bit tired or you're a little bit over, she's there giving
You're
it.
like some 89-year-old lady. Come on, girls, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Yeah. Huffing and puffing up the stairs.
Yeah. And what's it like? I mean, you guys have had great careers, but to work with a gal that's been there, seen there, done that, 5 Tonys, it must be pretty cool.
It's amazing. I still get sort of little shivers sometimes.
Yeah, I did.
I watch her and go, how? Yeah.
The thing that's kind of incredible about her is her career has spanned 7 decades and all mediums that you could possibly work in. And she's sort of so accomplished, but she's also the most humble, hard-working, sweet, cheeky, naughty, fun woman to work with. I mean, it's completely joyful. What a privilege.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a clip from the show. I think she is prominently in this clip, so let's take a look at Blithe Spirit playing at the Golden Gate.
Now, tell me, is there anyone there who wishes to speak to anyone here? Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Definitely stop it, dear. You're tickling me. No. Stop. Now pull yourself together. Pay attention. Thank you. Thank you, dear.
Well, there you go. Kind of fun to watch, huh? You guys are always up on stage.
Yeah, I'm sort of eating snacks in the dressing room.
There you go. Well, you haven't made your appearance yet. But you have this seance, and all of a sudden, your husband's ex-wife, dead wife, appears on stage. And just makes things a little crazy for you,
It makes things a nightmare. Destroys our happy marriage.
And how much fun for you to do that sort of thing?
It's so fun. It's kind of weird because Charles Edwards, who plays Charles, my husband, he's pretty much the only person that I get to do scenes with or look in the eye because no one else can see me. And but then consequently it is pretty fun on stage because obviously there are times when something went wrong the other night when we were still in Los Angeles and the only way I could think to deal with it was to hide behind the couch.
Oh, there you go.
On the set,
and I ran
she can't
around
see me, she can't see me.
She's dead. Hide. Well, what's it like? I mean, you two are on stage at the same time in the beginning of the play. And what's it like to act assuming... Is she ever on stage with you?
Oh,
all the time.
All the time.
Some of the
Well, how do you
scenes
do that?
look
I
at
mean,
her.
that's method acting right there.
Just a lot of not looking at her, and it took a lot of rehearsal to get, because the lines are sort of boom, 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 and you have to you're not responding to the line, but you have to wait, you know, until you can come in, pretending you haven't heard the line. It's
quite technical.
It's very technical.
But like less fun to rehearse and then to play, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
And what have the audiences been like here in San Francisco? And can you compare them to London, where you guys have worked before?
Yes,
You did London.
yeah, Charlotte's new to the US tour and more used to a US audience. The London audiences were incredible, and we were all quite surprised by how much they, you know, clearly just all the fans of Angela. I think she was completely sort of bowled over by that. And yet the British audience is always, in the typical way, quite reserved. And they get different jokes, they get references more easily than, say, here. But here, they're just sort of much more vocal and kind of full of sort of support, which is so much nicer when you're on stage because you feed off of it.
Absolutely. Are there nights where you're just dog tired? And you drudge in. What's showtime? Your call time's what, like 7?
Well, the show's at 8,
So-
but I usually come in at 5:30, 6.
Okay. And when you're tired, how do you just find, when the lights go on, the curtain goes up, it's like, hello.
We drink a lot of Coke Zero.
Okay.
If you want to send us any free ones.
But I find once I get going, and once it gets chaotic, sort of.
Yeah, the anticipation's the worst bit.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's when your body
so
kind of can feel itself preparing for the burst of energy. And then, yeah, once you're sort of going, and it is because it's such a fun play to play.
So you feed off the audience,
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah.
And how about families? Good family show, bring everybody, or?
Yes,
I
it's a
think
little.
so.
I think there's something about probably kids under 8.
Okay.
It's probably not, because there's sort of quite grown-up themes about
Sure.
love
Yeah.
and marriage.
There's some bits they might not understand, but there's a lot of. We've had quite a few kids, and
Yeah.
we see them giggling away at the sort of physical stuff and at Angela, and you know, when things get crazy.
Any advice from Angela to you two during the show? Does she help you out at all?
Does she help
Don't do
us?
it like that. No, she doesn't.
Are you gonna? Yeah, you're gonna do that?
It like that. No, she never. No, she never does.
She's so. I've never ever.
She leads
been-
by example.
Yeah.
That's her sort of advice, I guess.
Well, it's at the Golden Gate till
charming.
February the 1st. Ladies, so great to meet you.
Thank you.
You too.
And thanks for coming in, guys. If you'd like more information about Blithe Spirit, log on to BlytheSpiritThePlay.com. That's BlytheSpiritThePlay.com. More on Bay Sunday. There we go. It's Friday. No, it's Sunday. I'll be right back.